everybody, and welcome to Midweek Motivation. And today's quote is, I may not have gone where I intended to go, but I think I may have ended up where I intended to be. By Douglas Adams. And based upon this week's events, some of y'all saw yesterday's video. I started my low carb keto journey just to feel better. That was my goal. That was my whole intention, was just to feel better. And 17 months later, my life has drastically changed. I've lost 165 pounds. I went from being my parents' heaviest weighing child at 390 pounds down to their lightest weighing child at 225. That was not my intention, but I'm here as of my last weigh-in. And lo and behold, Josh and I are expecting a baby, which was not what we were doing our weight loss journey for. We were just wanting to feel better. We were wanting to live our best life and enjoy, our godson, and enjoy our nieces and nephews, and even great nieces and great nephews, and just live life to our fullest. But we're going to have a little blessing of our own. Josh and I have been married for 8 years. 8 years and a month. And yes, we've done fertility treatments and things like that. And I just came to the decision with him. I have a fly in here. I am so sorry. That we were going to just stop and just enjoy life. Because the fertility treatments were driving me crazy. Because, pouring money into it and then it not working and things like that, it wasn't fun. It really did a lot of damage emotionally, and I needed to stop for my own sanity. But got on keto and low carb, and here comes baby Jordan. That was not where I intended this journey to go, but I think it's where I need to be, obviously. Children are such a blessing. Whether they are planned or surprises, they are such a blessing. And that's how Josh and I feel. So every child is precious. So ours is going to be extra precious. And we're so excited. And sometimes life gives you those curveballs. You might not be intending to go down a road, but guess what? That's where you end up. My oldest sister intended to live out the rest of her days with her husband, but life threw a curveball, and her husband got cancer and sadly passed away not long after they got married. They had a few wonderful years together, but, life threw a curveball, and now she's, an inspiration to other widows. She's 50, almost 51, and that wasn't where she intended to be, but it's where she ended up, and she's blooming where she's planted, I guess you could say. We all have curves in life. We all have those moments of you almost lose your footing, but then you hit solid ground and you go again. And life's funny that way. We never know what tomorrow's going to hold. And I'm still just kind of speechless at this, because this was not in our plan at all. But this is where our journey has taken us. It's beautiful to see what lies around the bend. We live out in the country, and some of the most beautiful scenes in nature. You'll be driving down a country road, and you're just going along, and then you come around a curve, and like a field opens up, and you'll see just a beautiful hillside covered with fall foliage or spring foliage, or the sun is just glistening right off of the trees, and the mountains, or in the hollers, or the hills and the hollers, and just, it's breathtaking. And you never know what beauty lies behind the curve. You never know. And that's what's so exciting about life. So, to a person like me, who is a type A planner, when things don't go exactly to plan, sometimes it can be a little nerve-wracking. But when you just kind of let go and just enjoy the ride, life is so fun and life is so beautiful. And you may end up at a place where you didn't know you were going to end up. And that's fine. That's enjoying the journey. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I hope that when life throws you all curveballs and puts a bend in your road that you didn't know was coming up, that you embrace the curve and enjoy the journey no matter where it takes you. It's so funny. I never dreamed that I would be married to Josh when I was a kid. But you know what? I'm married to a wonderful man who loves me beyond all measure. I never dreamed that I would have a YouTube channel, but through being an inspiration to others and trying to encourage others and be a cheerleader for others, here I am. And I most definitely did not intend for my weight loss journey to result in pregnancy. But here we are. We're going through it. So yeah, for the next while, I'll probably have a lot of videos where I'm just basically in shock about this. But that's okay. We're going to continue to do things the best way we can while on this road, while we're in this curve. I've been advised to stay the course, increase my carbs just a little bit, because I am with child, but, don't go drastic, but just enjoy the ride. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. We're going to enjoy the journey, come what may. Even when I may have morning sickness, or for y'all, if y'all have car sickness, still take a moment and look out and enjoy that. I know that may seem weird to say enjoy the car sickness, but when you're in the back seat of a car and you get car sickness, your initial reaction is to put your head down. And when you put your head down, you don't see what's out in front of you. You don't see what's out the side door or side window. You don't see things. And maybe you need to stop and get out and take a break. Take a breather for a minute or two. Look around and say, wow, we've came this far? All right. I feel better. Let's continue on. So that's kind of the beauty of being on a journey. You never know what lies on the journey's road. So the quote again is, I may not have gone where I intended to go, but I think I have ended up where I intended to be. By Douglas Adams. Alrighty guys, I'm going to jump off of here. You all are beautiful or handsome, no matter what. No matter where you are in your journey, you are beautiful or handsome. And no matter if it's in the middle of the journey where things just kind of go, and you have to take a left, then you have to take a right, and then you're up a hill and down a hill and all around, you're still beautiful or handsome, okay? And you're not alone. Guys, when life's throwing curveballs, you're not alone. Really not alone. Because some of us out here never envisioned having life-changing curveballs thrown at you. Okay? I've had friends back in April that went through a tornado, and then turned around in August. They ended up going through a flood. And that was 2 curveballs in 4 months. Life-changing curveballs, okay? And then you have some people that just seem to be going with the flow. But you know what? There's going to be a bend in that road. You're not alone, okay? You're not alone when life's throwing curveballs, okay? And I care for you guys. I really do. I care for you guys so much. I want you guys to stay the course no matter what it is. No matter if you're just living life or if you're on a weight loss journey or if you're a student. No matter what, I hope that you stay the course because I care for you guys. I want you guys to succeed in life, even when life's throwing curveballs at you. Sometimes you got to dodge them and sometimes you just have to embrace them, okay? You're not alone, and I care for you guys. Okay? Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Okay? My body is drastically changing more than what it ever did in the first 17 months of this journey. This may be a little bit of TMI, but I put on upper underclothes, a bra yesterday, and about 2 months ago when I wore it, it was way too big. I mean, way too big. There was lots of room in between fabric and body. Okay, and now I put it on and I'm like, okay, I could be really upset with myself because my body's changing again. But here's the thing. I'm going to be kind to myself because I know that in this curve, there's going to be a lot of changes to my body. There's going to be a lot of changes to the way life goes. There's going to be a lot of changes, okay? You guys are going to have lots of changes in you guys' life. Whether it's life or weight loss journey or like you're a student or you're somebody out in the workforce, there's a lot of changes going on, guys, okay? So be kind to yourself and be kind to others, okay? Because this world needs more kindness because we're all going through some curves, okay? Alrighty, guys. One last thing. Love you!